Hello, my name is Dan Ogan, and here is my blueprints and widgets from through the forest level. Okay, so first, use this image. Well, I should have got rid of that, but anyway, um, this is the image from Google we got. And if we click on controls, it tells you how to play. Credits, here's a few things from the sounds and stuff that we got. And then Google image, and then quit. If we go to new game, then it goes into the new game. It brings us right in. Okay, so let's show you some of the blueprints we use. First, we made a slide door for various things, key cards, and regular doors. We added a door frame on the door. And then what we did was we added a emissive color, allowing us to change the frames on these doors. Didn't have anything in construction script, and here's we had a start location, the relative location of our door. Now, how we did this was when we overlapped with the radius, which is the box collision. If the character is in the area, the door is locked. Then, if this was false, so the door wasn't locked, you're just going to open the door. That's the logic with that. And then, as your character, you have a key ring on your character as a variable, and then the key needed is here as a variable. It contains the key you need, which is what the second branch is for. So if the door was locked as true, then you're going to open the door if you have the key, and the door is now open, and you play a sound when it opens. And then if it isn't true, if it's false, you are going to get key advice to go find it. Okay. Here, your character has the door open, and if it's true, then you're going to close the door. Okay. And then here's your timeline with the open and closed door telling you what location, all that stuff. Okay. Keypad door. This one was the keypad one you guys saw earlier. Same thing. Begin play, relative location. All right. So when you overlap with that, you get a thing that pops up. Is your code correct? If it is, you're going to open the door 5 seconds and then close the door. So the delay is so the door doesn't close automatically. All right. If the code wasn't correct, you're going to pop open the keypad widget again, add to viewport. You're going to have your mouse cursor in your controller so you can control what you're doing. And then you're going to set the input mode to game and AI. And then this is for when your door opens, and again, all the location for that. All right, your key advice. If you don't have the key, this will pop up. For your keypad, this was all the things that went into it. You had to scale your box sizes, get it to show on your screen. All your buttons here. When you click over on the graph side, all these needed an input, and then they also needed functions. So with each of these, when we set the input text, we had to make a variable, call it input, call it a string. Yep. And then we set the input string and the number here, and then set that with our input text, which was found over here. Input text. All right. Go back up real quick. And then if we're going to clear the input, we have no input in there, and then we just set the text to nothing. Close the widget, you remove it from the parent once you're done. All right, the try door here. So if you get the input text and you set it and it's the correct code, if that's true, then the keypad door will open and you're going to get a copy of that. If the code is correct, you're going to close the widget. If it's incorrect, it'll say incorrect, and then you'll have to input the text again. All right, so that's the logic with that. Now the waypoints. So I need to open my blueprint for my waypoint. Excuse me. All right. All right. So here Have our waypoint. Whoop. Okay, event graph. All right, so the player collides with it. When the player collides with it, they draw the interaction widget, which we made a macro library. It has the interaction text. Check if discovered, and if it is, then there's another way we can go about this. And then when they exit, they remove the interaction widget, and then same here. They press E, and then they remove the interaction widget. They show the waypoint widget instead, so they get it off the screen. In other words. All right, so these waypoints and how they work. First, you have an X right here for when you choose your waypoint and you didn't want it. So you got to create buttons for that. On the X button, you're going to resume your game and get all widgets of class for each loop. Uh, Removes the parent when you're finished. All right, and then your create buttons over here. You're going to get all waypoint each time it plays. It's been discovered, or the waypoint name and location. And then I have it as true and false because in that way you can just choose. And then you have your waypoint, and you add your child for each one and the location. All right, and then this one, the last one. Uh, let's see. You have your button, and then when it's clicked, you're gonna teleport the player and close the widget. Teleport the player has the player, set active location, and then where you're going. And then when you close the widget, you set the input mode to game only, and then get all widgets of class for each loop and remove from parent. Thank you all for checking this out. See y'all soon.